Hi everyone, it's Barbara again, and thank you for returning to my videos. I had it all worked out what I was going to say, and then hit record and it's all gone. I want to try today to do some savings challenges. Some I am already in the middle of, and others I'm just beginning. As you can see, I've got some ready. Some are already separated out because they're exact dollar amounts for certain things. But then we got some for randomizing, my cheat sheet. And this stack we're going to be working on, and eventually finished challenges will be doled out to my various sinking funds folders, envelopes. First off, I want to start out with this little kitty binder I've had already started using at one point. These little guys are darling, but they're kind of impractical. The little envelope sleeves, especially if you have like a $12 scratch or something. I only used like 6, 7, 8 of these, and the thing was already almost not able to close. So I have a separate envelope for that. But the ones I've already scratched off are obviously the ones I've already done. So I'm gonna scratch one off. Get my handy dandy scratcher I got from someone, and let's see what it is. Hopefully, I'm not very good with the video aspects. I have an inexpensive tripod from Walmart. It sits on my desk here. I can't quite get the angle most of you guys get, that straight on thing. And this thing is threatening to tip over every second because the phone, even though it's a small phone, it's a little heavy. It's like you breathe and it might tip over. So hopefully no earthquakes or nothing. And you may hear, I got 2 cats and a dog, and they may do things. I don't know. I've already sent my husband out to his man cave. The poor fella is sick, so he's coughing and everything, and he's got a good heater, and he built himself a great little office down there, so he should be fine. Oh, brother. Right off the bat, 15 bucks. I forgot where I got this from, but this is a spicy challenge. It really is. So let's see. Where the little kitty binder. Sorry, little kitty binder is now gonna get $15. 1, 2, 3 fives equals 15. And right now, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. I have no earthly idea how much this is supposed to save. And I have not decided where this money is going to go. So, yeah. Alrighty, so we still got quite a few kitties to go. So, that one's done. And unlike most people, I will be using colored pencils. That way I don't have to worry about bleed throughs or anything like that. The next thing I'm gonna do, sorry, I don't have a lot of room. This is my lovely binder, Happy Earth. Let's see, is the most basic saving challenge book. Someone had mentioned that, you know, this thing saves $15,000 in 3 $5,000 chunks. And they talked about needing envelopes big enough. Pencil bags, Dollar General, $1 a piece. Figure why not? So that's what that is for. And I have not started this at all. This is your tracker. basically it's each page. But I'm going to start with circles first, and the highest page, which is $500. And let me refer to my cheat sheet. Dun, dun, dun. $30 goes to this one. Aha, $30. So I'm just going to randomly pick a color and randomly color in $30. I figured using colored pencils on all the challenges that I can color in that are paper and not laminated, I can go through and erase and reuse, especially when you buy a book like this. I don't want this to be a one-time thing, if at all possible. So, my happy cloud bookmark. All right, we've started. Yay! Okay, I'll move this guy over here. Put the first of many bills in here. And all I did was reprint out the cover, or I photocopied the cover and just taped it to cardboard and used washi tape to make sure. So that's all I did. Nothing fancy, but it does the trick. Okay. Let's see, what's next? Honestly, I will have to use my cheat sheet, so we've done that. Okay. I'm gonna jump around just a little bit until I get my own little pattern going. Plus it all depends on money. We'll be doing those in a second. Isn't he cute? Little otter. Elephant. 4 Seasons savings and the house fund tracker. My husband and I bought this home and land in 2017. It's a 15-year mortgage, and we're already roughly halfway down. So even with doing extra payments, that extra mortgage payment for the year type thing, we got lucky. We have just shy of 10 acres, and in 2017, the house, the Kwanzaa hut, which is bigger than the house, you could put aircraft in it, was only $79,000, and I'm rounding that up, down. We're just about to go down to $37,000 left on the mortgage. But I would like to chip into it a little bit faster. My husband should have been retiring, but we adopted his granddaughter, so unfortunately he'll have to continue to work. So yeah, I like to try to get stuff done so he can, when he does retire, actually enjoy retirement. So I made each icon $10, and that way it'll save $1,000. And again, just random. These hearts are gonna be different colors, but the point is we're starting this. So $10. Yay, $10. And that will go into first I gotta find it. There we go. Of course, $1,000 isn't going to fit into this envelope, so you know, every so often it will move to my mortgage binder that I have up here. Okay, now let's go back to Miss Save with Judy. First I gotta find her. Where did you go, Judy? This is one of her famous save $5 an icon, which saves $25 a month. Total save $300. You start in January, there's 5 icons. February, 5 icons, so on and so forth to Christmas. So we're going to do 1 icon. Excuse me if I cough every so often. My asthma has been acting up. So just ignore me. I'm not dying yet. Alrighty. So I'm not the best of colors, or speakers. So there we go. We have our mittens, and $5 goes into. I don't have a dashboard for hers, so I just did her other one, and we'll just repeat it. So I wrote on there to save $25 per month. And then every Sunday she posts these every quarter. So right now, January, February, March, and every Sunday she chooses cards for 6 cards, like a card for the hat, a card for the outfit, a card for the beard, and $1 through $5, and add it up, and that's how much you save. Now you can do it any way you want to. If you just want to make every icon, every gnome $5, regardless of what she does, or in this case on January 4th, that Sunday, they got $18. Well, you can do $18. You can do 1 + 8 = $9. $5 for the icon. However you want to do it. There's no right way or wrong way. It's your budget way and what you're striving for. I may not always be able to do the amount that she gets, but I did save aside the 18 for this particular Sunday. That particular Sunday, I should say. Because I'm filming this on Friday. Husband got sick. I've been sick. Strange dizziness. Nausea, like I've driven around curves too fast or something. I don't know. It's weird. So, and you'll find my voice is gravelly. Might be too low. I had my thyroid removed a year ago, October. I've always had a lowish voice for a woman anyways, but yeah, my voice changed. Gotten a bit deeper and gravelier. One day I'll speak English. One day. But yeah, it was really weird. The May of 2024, I ended up having what's called a Takotsubo. Layman's terms, a heart attack, but it's not a heart attack. If you look up online, Japanese octopus jug, I guess would be the phrase. You know, it's a pottery jug that the fishermen use to go down and capture octopus in. Well, weirdly enough, the left ventricle of the heart goes to the exact same shape. Hence the name Takotsubo. That's the name of the jug. It's the weirdest thing. I mean, they showed it on x-rays. I mean, it's bizarre. It's a stress response, a hormone burst, if you will. It's also called a broken heart syndrome. People who have sudden loss, just anything that really just their system goes from 0 to 1,000 in 2 seconds. I just had a slight pain right over the left ventricle. No shortness of breath or any of those things. I don't know. It was bizarre. I was in the hospital for 2 days while they make sure everything went back to normal. But by June, so that was May, by July, I should say, I was still having trouble breathing. Like one of my cats was laying on my chest, and I have 2 chunky monkeys. One is called Chunky Monkey. That's his name is Smokey, but I call him Chunky Monkey more than anything. But it is like they were laying on me. I'm gonna leave the pom-pom white and his beard white. He's good. He's good to go. And so the cardiologist had a ultrasound of the carotid arteries in the neck done, because EKGs and everything else was perfectly fine. My chest was fine. They found a mass in my throat, or a void, or whatever they want to call it. So they sent me to get a CT scan, and lo and behold, I had nodules. Nodules in my throat. And I had a huge one. I mean, almost this size. And on my left side, and a couple little baby pebbles on my right side. I get sent to an ENT who's also a surgeon, and ear, nose, and throat. And he verified that, yeah, this is thyroid. It's in the thyroid. So based on how big and how many I had and everything, it's just easier to take out the thyroid instead of trying to take out these little things. Usually they do biopsies first to check for cancer and things. For one, any kind of biopsy can actually burst a cancer cell and make it metastasize throughout your body. So they try to avoid that. The good doctors try to avoid that. In this case, they did the biopsy after the fact, and I had upper stage 1 papillary thyroid cancer. Now, if you're to get cancer anywhere in your body, this was the one to get, because it has pretty much a 98% recovery rate. And I went through the iodine treatment that December, and I just went through it again in October. And after they took out the thyroid and the nodules, I've no cancer. No thyroid cancer. Who knows what else my body's hiding. So yeah, the cardiologist found a thyroid issue. Weird. Well, last year, I see a spine specialist because I have ankylosing spondylitis and other arthritis of the body. And they did a 3-part MRI. It's in 3 stages of the spine. And the view that actually looks down from top all the way down the spine found fibroids in my uterus. It said it just saw one. Okay, so I go to the appropriate person for that. No, it's not 1. It's 4. 11 centimeter, 9 centimeters, 7 centimeter, and 6. I have been having alien children in my body for a couple decades, and I've wondered why I've never been able to have kids. I had them, just not the way I wanted them, so yay. I'm waiting on surgery for that, but I'm 52. I'm not worried about kids. If they have to do a hysterectomy, so be it. I mean, it is what it is. They don't really hurt me, but I've been wondering why I can't lose weight. You know, it's like, it's ridiculous. Okay. My granddaughter, I'm step-grandma, but my granddaughter, she gets an allowance And sometimes if we're out and about and she sees something and she doesn't have her purse with her, hey, can I get this and pay you back? Sure, no problem. I tried doing it before, but I had to empty binders because, you know, Murphy's Law. Oops, wrong one. So this is the money she paid me back for a few things. They were on clearance. She knows how to shop. But it's not going back to me. It's going into her envelope for high school, graduation, her, you know, all that stuff. Save up for that. She's in the 8th grade, so yeah. She pays me back money. It's going in here, and she doesn't really know about it. So there's that. Alrighty. There's that. Okay. Hopefully everything is still good with the video. You tend to forget about it. We may come back to this. Let me get my act together. Come over here with this one. Alrighty. Make sure I'm in frame. Hey, there we go. This one I set up for various roll and save, scratchers, etc. And they're all just going to be funneled into various sinking funds, the payoff loan, month ahead mortgage, you know, all the usual suspects that we all know and love. Just various ways of doing it. I have, we'll just go through it. April's Fresh Start, I just recently downloaded and invaded her Ko-Fi or Coffee.com. Ko-Fi, coffee. I don't think anyone truly knows how it's called. Because she posted a lot during her Christmas vlog that she did, like 20 days of Christmas. I forgot what it is. So a bunch of freebies. It's January 9th. I think a lot of her freebies come off in February, if not the end of this month. So go invade while you can. It's April's Fresh Start. Let me get you in there. April's, and I'm probably backwards. I don't know how to flip these videos. It's supposed to be, well, originally she made it so each section can be whatever you want, $1, $5, whatever. 11 sections in each number, 44 sections total. I just did it in prep of this video. I just rolled a rather regular die, 6-sided die, and put in the numbers that came up. This 2 is pretty spicy with 5s and 6s. This one has a bunch of 4s. That's how it goes. Okay, so there's that one. Get in there. Ready, Budget, Go. This guy puts out some really cool stuff. You'll see other binders that I have down the line. I'm not working in them yet, just because I don't have the money a lot of these channels do, where they're doing $100 plus 4 or 5 times a week. I don't know where they get the money. None of my business. So I'm just doing a chunk of challenges now, and I'll move over to another chunk at another time. But what's the story, Lavatory? The icons are toilet paper rolls. There's 25 of them. I made them $4 a piece, so this will save me $100. And the back of it is a $25 mini placeholder too. So that's Ready, Budget, Go. He puts out some really nice stuff. His videos are great too. Let's see. This was from a collaboration with Norellis Budgets, G&L Budgeting Besties, Glory's Budget, and Liz World 733. And she does do that. Liz World, you know, Wayne's World. She's awesome. These just saved $2 and $1, $32 total. Little Hello Kitty. This will be going to our pets. Kitty Kitty. Nurse Court budgets. She had a bunch of little kitty cats, and I have 2 kitties. I rolled a D12. That was a mistake. 11, 12, 10, 11, 11, 11. Dear Lord. This will now save me $129. It's going to take a while, and I'll probably have a lot of IOUs, as you'll see in a little bit why I say that. Let's see. April Fresh Start. She also did savings throughout the year. And you can buy scratch-offs and put it on here and do your scratch-off thingy. I'm going to do it, well, you'll see. January saves $31. February saves $28. March saves $31. April saves $30, etc. There's also just the 4 seasons themselves with some numbers on it, and that saves $50. So $365 plus $50, which I thought was neat. And I accidentally printed that out twice, so I have this again. This one, April again. April, stop coming out with cute stuff. January, February, March, April, May, blah, blah. Just a couple of numbers each. It varies, some, you know, but all themed. 12 months. This one, let me take a wild guess who this is from. April. Fresh Start. She has the birth of Jesus, because this came out during Christmas. So we'll be doing that. And then we'll segue into the new year a couple weeks late. And then just general cold weather theme. Sorry if you hear the dryer going on and off. Kitty Kitty. I do not know who this is from. I've had it for a while. If you know who this is from, please let me know in the comments so I can give proper shout out. But I'm going to roll and save and times it by 2, I think. I'm going to use, it's called a 3-sided die. It just has 1, 2, and 3 on it. So $1 becomes 2, 4 becomes 4, 2 becomes 4, and 3 becomes 6. Yes, I can math. Save with Judy. She also came out with some regular savings challenges, but very sweet ones, like these lovely swans who mate for life. I made each heart $2. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 30 times 2, so $60. And Ready, Budget, Go, roller skating. I made each one 2, so it'll save $50. And it's a placeholder, $25, which is cool. You finish up the challenge, you turn around and you put it in your sinking fund envelopes while you move the money to bank accounts. I don't remember who these are from either, but they're cute little, they're all the same. Got the star, $1, $2, a $10, $5. Octopus. This one saves 80. 108. I want to say this is Norellis. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. 128 and 150. That turtle's darling. Turtle. Again, I'm sorry with my filmography here. One day I'll get this worked out. Purely Budgets. I honestly don't know who that is. It's not a name I recognize. But it's actually from 2025, but, you know, it's a new era. Dinosaurs. I made each one $2, and so it'll save 48. I had already started it in November. And, okay, that's it for what I'm going to do right now. And what I'm going to do, these are 11 envelopes. This is something else. 11 envelopes, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a healthy stack of these. Well, somewhat healthy. I'm going to use mine for something else. And we're going to do what's called adding spicy fives. You'll hear that term a lot if you're fairly new to the budgeting community. On a rare occasion, you'll see other spicy bills go in, depending on, you know, if they got a refund on something or whatever. And then what I'm going to do is roll a die, and each envelope is going to get that many bills. I roll a 1, just 1. Roll a 2, 2 goes in. And I'll just cycle through until my bills are done, and then we'll go through. Okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So, 2. 1, 2 for that one. 3. 1, 2, 3 for that one. 1 for this one. The kitties only get 1. You're going to say, how is that going to work? IOUs. I should have really switched that out, but you know. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Come here. That also was a 3. Spicy 5. 2, 3. Wow. 3 is the number. 2, 3. Gee, I wonder. 1, 2, 3. Aw, Dino's only got 1. 1. Whoops. That ain't 1. Okay, we'll go back to the front. Okay, that one got the 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. Oh, that ain't working. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Hers getting the spicy. 1, 2. Spicy 5. Yep. One of the cats is bugging the dog. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 3 is the number. 1, 2. I only got $3 left. Seriously. Alrighty then. So, 1, 2, 3. Let me find a 3 on here. No, well, I got a couple 3s. So we'll just do this. Color in the 3. And there we go. Yeah, saving money. It seems like a roundabout way of doing this. Lots of time, you know, printing all this stuff out and, you know, but it makes it fun instead of saying, oh, gee, I got a $20 bill I can save. Stick it in an envelope and walk away. Talk about anticlimactic, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, I can only color in 1 because I made them 4. So we'll just color in 1. And what a lot of people do is if you've got leftover like this, you take, in this case, the 4. You put it behind the challenge because that's what you just saved. And this will be called rollover money. When I do this again, if I get just another $2 and that's all that envelope got during the session, well, no, I've got another 2, that's 4, there's another icon. So either way, it saves. $3 for the kitty. So let me just get a pen on this one. Oops, sorry. And $3, so we'll just mark off a 2 and mark off a 1. Alrighty, we are on our way. And yep, IOU. Told ya. Let's see. IOU. I can't read who did this. It's too small. But yeah. Actually, I'll just leave it as rollover in the front. And eventually when we get $4 or more, because 4 is the least, we can do that. Save some time here because I have to leave soon to go pick up the granddaughter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, April. We've got a 6. Excuse me. So I'm going to mark off that 6. And in it goes. Let's see. $4. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, we can do a 3. Well, that's not looking very good in pen. And the 1. 3 and a 1. Alrighty, 3 and a 1. It works. Spicy 5. $8. And let's celebrate the birth of our Lord with 2, 4, 6, and 8. Yes, very nice. 8 is the number of new beginnings in the Bible. Let's see, $5. And kitty. Okay, so I said I was going to roll the 3. They say 3-sided. It's not 3-sided, but only goes 1 to 3. Okay, so a 1 equals $2. How much did I have? 5. Shall we try? And a 2 equals 4. Now I do need an IOU. Alrighty. I don't know if you write in pencil on this or not. It's getting a pencil. Okay. It doesn't matter. It all washes in the end, so we're good. Ooh, this one got nice. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 10. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get a red. Show 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Times 2 equals 10. Yay, I can math. So there we go. And we are winding down here. This one got 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Roller skates. $2 a piece, so 1, 2, and 3. And this will be going towards her binder. In there. In there. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Come here. Let's see. Oh, we got 5s here, so perfect. I'll just, with a pencil, do a little messy coloring. There we go. $5 towards 80. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for our dinos. And they're $2 each, so I can do 2 more dinos. Yeah, ankylosing spondylitis is arthritic of the back that, like fibromyalgia, which I do have also, it can affect other parts of your body eventually, especially organs. I already have 4 fused vertebrae, 3 in the chest and 1 in the base of my neck, the C6. And it's named after Ankylosaurus, like Anguirus from Godzilla movies. And so yeah. Okay. So far this one has, because I've already been working on it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Only needs $20 more, and that is funded, and that's going to go towards home maintenance. Goodness knows this place needs a little love. Alrighty, let's see, where am I at? I'm not sure, being a new channel, how far YouTube will let me go. So what I'm going to do is stop the video for now, go get my granddaughter, and on another day, we'll work on some scratch-offs. In fact, I'd rather work on the things in here. We've got the Save 2026 in 2026, and that's from the Organized Owl, the Almost Organized Owl. She puts out a bunch of great stuff, and that's the folder for it. Cajun Girl Creates. Her videos are fun. She has the 100 envelope low income mystery scratch off that saves $590, and you save $1 to $10. What's the mystery? Still, it's great. She did a good job with that, so I'll go for that. And yeah, holy cow, medical fund. I forgot who put that out. Oh, Lisa Grateful Me, I'm pretty sure, because she's been doing a lot of these envelope challenges, and a lot of it was on her Ko-Fi coffee for free. The Winter Roll and Save from Gen X Budgets. Deborah's Money Journey. She's fairly new to YouTube and the budgeting community, but she's doing awesome. She is doing awesome. I altered her challenge just a tad to suit my budgeting needs, but when I do that, I can talk more about it. And of course, we've done Judy. And then Ready Budget Go has a cute little otter, two-sided. I had already started. An elephant, two-sided. I already started. And Four Seasons of Savings has a myriad of challenges inside from Liz and Les, L-I-Z and Les. And again, Ready Budget Go. This one, 12 face cards, kings, queens, jacks. That's more detailed to talk about. I have two that I had started before and had to raid the envelopes. I need to fill them back up with the IOUs. But I may just start where I left off and not worry about what I had already done. I don't know. I'll still think about that. And this one, I forgot where I found this from. Probably a random tracker website. $10 row, $20 row, $30, $40, $50, $60, and $70, and $80. It saves $360. So I want to work on that. And again, and all these are scratch offs back here. These last three envelopes are these, which I've already started and almost done on a few of them. They save $65 to $85. So, yeah. So there it is. I appreciate you putting up with my wonderful filmography skills. And we will, maybe by the time I do my next video, I will have added to this a little bit so we can have a little more fun. But like I said, I gotta get going and get my granddaughter from school. And I'll see you on the flip side. And in the meantime, don't hesitate to save those pennies. Not only are they no longer in being printed, but they do add up. My husband takes care of the change savings, and we recently cashed in a little over $100. It doesn't take long. So save your coins, save your dollars. I'm also doing no spend. I forgot all about that. No spend. Today is the 9th. And I don't know where my... Oh, there it is. Yellow went hiding. For me, no spend is I didn't buy any fun stuff. Going to the grocery store, getting gas, paying for a doctor's copay. One of us is sick and I run to the store to get cold medicine. All those are not included. It's, oh, I'm hungry and I'm too lazy. Let's be honest, lazy. To wait until I get home. Let's swing by McDonald's. Yeah, that's a spend day. And I'm saving $1 per no spend days. So today's the 9th, so I should have $7 in the no spend thing. Envelope. Words, Barbara, words. Okay, I only have 2, so let's put a 5 in. And that way I'm up to date. There we go. Look at me adulting. Ain't that fun? Not. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, and thank you for coming. And just take care of yourself. The super flu is in 45 of 50 states. There's a bunch of other weird viruses wandering around. Take your vitamins, eat healthy, exercise, get sun when sun decides to come out. Just take care of yourself, okay? Love ya. Bye.